Okay, Justin Harris from Troponin Nutrition and MuscleMentor.net. We're 12 days out, 11 or 12 days out of the Masters Nationals, my comeback show, first show in almost a decade. And I'm feeling great right now because I just finished a workout, which is one workout closer to not having to train for this show anymore. I'm actually sick. I think like Murphy's Law, I think I'm getting strep throat. I'm pretty bloated and my throat's been really sore. But one of the benefits of having a dentist wife with prescription abilities is I'll ever look at me, and if it looks like I got some white back there, we'll get a Z-Pack and I'll be good to go by showtime. Like I said, I'm very bloated. I don't want to say my weight right now because it's higher than I'd like, but I think I'm in my best condition ever. I don't think that if the posing clips will show it. 249 at my lowest so far morning weight, which is lower than I've been in a long time. Well, I haven't done a show in a long time, but the lowest I got, I think, for the USA's in 2007 was in the mid 250s. So I think I'm carrying as much size. I'm definitely harder. I've been really working hard. One thing I've noticed after so many years off is my metabolism is nowhere what it was like as a 28-year-old, now as a 37-year-old. And so I'm basically starving my way into the diet. I've been Brad Hall from MuscleMentor.net and has been helping me with my diet, and my good friend Nate Wolf, Wolfpack Nutrition. I've been bouncing ideas off him, and he always keeps me in line too. And then recently, Phil Hernan contacted me and had me try. It was pretty helpful, actually. I don't know if he could tell I was hitting the wall or what. I think I posted pictures where I was after a high carb day and I was a little bloated, and he could tell I was going to end up not in shape again. So he contacted me and got on my ass about getting in shape. And so I've actually been trying a new workout routine, which you can see here, and I'm training 7 days a week. And I'm training every body part every day, and it's one hard set per body part, and and I've really liked it, actually. I think I'm burning a lot more calories doing it this way, and I always like different routines. I kind of cut my teeth on dog crap training, which is a higher frequency, low volume, heavyweight type routine, and I had really good response to that. This is obviously different, but it's still kind of the same vein, I think, of get in, go heavy. Higher frequency body part training. So I've been doing this for almost 2 weeks now, and like I said, it really tightened me up. So not much else to say. I'll tell my workout. I started out with incline dumbbell, did a couple warm-ups, and I worked up to the 140s for, I think I did maybe 14 reps. I can't remember. And I tweaked my form a little bit. I have a real problem targeting my chest. My chest has always been a weak point. And so what I've been trying to do, and Phil recommended this, and Steve Kuklo actually said the same thing. He had the same problem with shoulders overpowering chest. And he said only go not all the way down. I think if you think, and from a kinematic standpoint, I have a little bit of trouble with this because it seems counterintuitive to me, but when you go too low, you actually kind of target the shoulders a little more. By stopping kind of right here with your arms about 90 degrees, maybe a little more, you keep the focus on the chest. And so that's the form I used on that. And then from there, I did one set of pull-ups to failure. Don't know the reps, maybe 12 reps. I really suck at pull-ups. None of them were chin over the bar, but I'm getting better at them. And then to behind the neck press in the Smith machine, I did 225 for, I don't even think I counted the reps there. I think I maybe did 10 or 12 and then another 4 or 5 partials. And then I went to bent over rows with just 225, and it was a higher rep set. I've kind of been alternating the same thing. I'll do one set of every body part every day, but one day is supposed to be around 8 to 10 reps, the next day is around 20 reps. I have kind of trouble hitting the 8 to 10 rep range. For whatever reason, my makeup of muscle fibers is if I can get 2 or 3 reps, I can pretty much explode out 8 or 10 reps. And so I'm either it seems like, like on dumbbell press, I'll hit the 140s for 14, and then the 150s I'll get 3 reps with. It's kind of a weird way in the way my body works. But I did the 225 for, I think, 15 or 20 on bent over rows. And then I went to overhead cable extensions for triceps. That's a high rep set there. I did like 20 reps. And then I did dumbbell preacher curls, 15 reps with the 40s. And then over to lying leg curls. I did the stack. My hamstrings have really come up this year, strength-wise especially, and they've held their strength during the contest. And so I've been having trouble actually targeting low reps on hamstrings because even the heaviest stack here we have, I can usually do about 20 reps with the stack. So what I did is I went with the stack, but I used kind of a different form, and I really pressed my groin into the pad, kind of like I'm making sweet love to the leg curl. And then you almost kind of try to lift your knee off the pad. So if my arm was my leg, it would kind of be like this. So my knee kind of comes up off the pad and curl. And I did about 10 reps there, and then I did some partial reps with some static holds. And then I went over to squats, and then it was with a buffalo bar, just a quick set of 225 for 20 reps. I've been alternating 315 or 405 for 10, alternating with 225 or 315 for 20, depending on how I feel. And then that was it. I forgot to do traps, actually. Shit, poop. I forgot to do abs. I just realized, oh, well, my abs suck anyways. But and then I forgot to do traps, so I hurried up and did a hammer strength shrug movement at the very end. Kind of a haphazard workout. My daughter's actually playing All-Stars, and they're kicking butt. We've won our 2 All-Star games so far by mercy rule, which is awesome for her, but sucks for me because as they keep winning, they keep moving up from local to regional to looks like possibly state, and then who knows from there. But the problem is we play over in BFE every day, and so yesterday, you want to know why I'm on it? If you want to know what it's like trying to diet for a show with 4 kids and multiple jobs, so. My Friday was I got up at 5:30, hit the gym for cardio. Luckily, I have a fitness center at work, so I can hit cardio and then go right to my office. I start at 7. Had to leave at 3:30 because we had to leave the house at 4 to be at the baseball field at 4:45, which is a 45-minute drive. So I'm still in my work clothes. We get to the field. They get there an hour and a half early for their practice before the game. We get done about 9:15. It's my wife's birthday. Her parents were in town, so they went to hibachi. Of course, I have to go sit there and watch them eat sweet, delicious hibachi. Luckily, they had sushi there, so I ordered 6 ounces of salmon sashimi. I had one more protein and fat meal, which tasted amazing. Actually, that's a place I've gone, and they know that I diet, and so they cut up six 1-ounce portions of fresh sushi for me, which tastes amazing. Make my mouth water right now. But anybody who's dieting know that 6 ounces of sushi grade salmon lasts about a second and a half before it's done, digested, and gone. We got back about 10:30 at night. And then we had to be back up at 7 a.m. to get ready because they had another game this morning in BFE. And actually, Jeff here was supposed to film a day in the life with me, but we ended up winning our game and found out our new game schedule today, and so we couldn't really film that. But so my Friday left the house at 5:30 a.m. I didn't get back home until 10:30 at night, and so I didn't get a chance to work out. I got my morning cardio in. I couldn't do night cardio. I don't have a treadmill at home. I could have maybe gone to the gym, got here at 11, but I was just too drained, and that's so when I leave the house in the morning, I leave for work with a suitcase, a lunchbox with all 6 meals. I leave in my cardio clothes, change into my work clothes, and then my work clothes, from there I have to change back into my workout clothes to go back to the gym, all those things. So basically every day I leave in the morning, I'm packing for a vacation more or less, because I won't be home again until nighttime to sleep, and that's what my whole prep's been like. So while I'm on my rant, I'll finish with it. So it's been a really, really trying prep. It's been 1,000 times busier than I could have ever expected. I mean, I knew going in I had 4 kids and a newborn, and of course a full-time job. And Murphy's Law, I actually got a promotion at work, which I don't know how it happened because I haven't done a damn thing here in the last month except try not to fall asleep and dream about food. But somehow magically I got a promotion, and I start my new job Monday, which is I start in 2 days, which is 10 days out from my show. I'm starting a new job, which is going to be, I don't know how that's going to work because I'm brain dead and tired. But it's been a crazy, hectic prep. By far the hardest prep I've ever done, as far as just being exhausted and my metabolism being slow. And oddly enough, in some ways, it's been one of the easier preps because I've been so effing busy. I haven't even don't get to think about food. I get home. My, Depending on if my kids have softball games or not, I get home somewhere between 8 and 9, cook my food. I'm back, I'm in bed at 10. I'm back up at 5:30. I don't watch TV. I don't sit on the couch. I don't think of anything. I bring my food. I'm at work. I don't have other options for food to think about but what I eat. And so that part's been easy. The hard part has been just I haven't even thought about bodybuilding outside of the gym. I don't know what music I'm going to pose to. I don't have my posing suit. I most days I don't. Maybe on Saturdays I get to shave and see what I look like a little bit. But I guess that's it. So
Maybe that's a good thing.
no, it is. Yeah, I mean, as far the fatigue part's been it really sucked. But the nice thing is I've been so busy. I really haven't even been able to think about how much the diet sucks because I have my food. There's no other options, and that's it.